this video we're approaching the Dodwells Roundabout and we're going to Nuneaton from the perimeter road. So Nuneaton is to the far right, third exit, but what we're going to do is we're going to position in the left hand lane to enter the roundabout. The lights on green, so it's traffic light control. And as we enter the roundabout, we're moving into the centre lane. As you'll see on the floor, it's got A5 north and south. So we're just following the road round to the right hand side, still staying in the left hand lane, and that's as far over to the left as we can. We're going to check the mirrors and we're going to indicate left. Going to check in the right mirror to make sure nobody is coming down to merge inside with us from the right hand side. In this section of the video we're going first exit left town centre from the perimeter road to the town centre. We're going to mirror check and signal left, staying in the left hand lane. And following it round in the left hand lane, checking to see what's coming, if there's anything coming down your right hand side to merge in this section of the video we're going from the northern perimeter road and we're going to London, Milton Keynes, Coventry and Leicester, and again we're going to stay in the left hand lane. We're not going to indicate, we're just going to check to the right to make sure it's still safe, and then we're going to move into this far left hand lane and we're going to check again, check the mirrors, and we're going to signal left and come off at our exit where the road speed goes to 50 mph straight away, so we're getting some gas on and moving away. This section of the video we're coming from Hinkley towards the Dodwells Roundabout. We're going to turn left, first exit London. So staying in the left hand lane. Still checking around the roundabout to make sure we know what's happening. Lights have gone green, we're moving off, but we're just checking to the right to make sure nobody's overshot the lights, and then we're coming into our exit. Speed goes to 50 miles an hour. In this part of the video we're travelling from Hinkley to Nuneaton. Because we're going to Nuneaton, we're going to stay in the left hand lane. You can use either the right or the left hand lane. We're going to stay in the left hand lane though. We're going to follow it round on the left hand side. So we're going straight over to the left hand lane and then staying on the left hand lane all the way round the roundabout. We're going to mirror check and signal and come off to the left. Checking a right mirror to see what's going to merge in with us or coming past you, and that's Hinkley to Nuneaton. In this section of the video we're going to Market Bosworth, which is the third exit, so we're going to mirror check and signal right. We're moved into the right hand lane. Just staying in this right hand lane. Looking to see what's happening on the roundabout. The lights have just changed, so we're just making sure from the right nobody's overshot the light. We're in this right hand lane and then we're going to move again to the right hand lane. So this one that's going round to the right there. And then again we're going to stay round on the left hand side, and as we come round we're going to cancel our signal. We've got a nice position because we're close to the left hand side, which dictates where we're going to go. We've put left signal on, so anybody that comes behind now knows that we're going off to the next exit, and our position in the road states that. And then we're checking around and we're moving off and just checking the mirrors again, and we're moving into the exit, and the road's 30 miles an hour and we're driving on again. In this section of the video we're following it to Nuneaton, from the A5 south, London, towards Nuneaton. We're going to stay in the left hand lane. You can stay in either, you can be in either right lane, but it's best to stay to the left where possible because of merging over into the other lane. Just checking around the roundabout, checking the mirrors, make sure nobody's in the wrong lane. And then we're staying with this lane, which takes us round on the left hand side, and then we're going to mirror check and signal. We're going to come off at our exit, checking a right hand mirror to make sure nobody's going to try and come in and merge in at the same time. In this section of the video we're going to Market Bosworth, which is the second exit right. So again, we're going to check our mirrors, we're going to indicate right, moving into the right hand lane, and looking into the roundabout to see what's occurring. Again, we're going to move to the furthest right lane, which is next to the roundabout. There is 3 lanes, 2 of them marked up ahead, and we've got the one going round to the right. So we're moving into this lane, but this time we're going to stay round on the left hand side of the lane, and then we're going to mirror check and signal and come off to the left hand side, our exit, which is Market Bosworth. We've now gone onto a 30 mile an hour road and we're heading towards Market Bosworth. In this section of the video we're going to Hinckley town centre from the A5 south of London. So we're going to mirror check and signal right, we're moving into the right hand lane, and then when we go on to the roundabout there's going to be 3 lanes. So we're moving over to the right hand lane, let's go round to the right, and we're staying with the inside of the roundabout, the lights are still green, and then we're coming round, so we come round on the left hand side of the roundabout. And then we're going to mirror check and signal left, and we're going to come off at our exit, which is towards Hinkley town centre. In this section of the video we're going to Milton Keynes, A5 south. So we're going to stay in the centre lane. It's got A5 on the floor with an arrow straight on, and it's going to merge again into the centre lane. You can be in the right or the centre, better to stay to the centre though of the lanes. Always stay to the left where possible. You can see on the floor in front we've got 2 lanes marked the A5, and they both go round to the right, but if we're in the centre lane, that's going to bring us round on the left hand side of the curb. We're coming round, he's coming into this lane, no he's not, and we're following it round on the left hand curb, mirror checking, signalling, and he's coming off. this part of the video we're coming from the A5 Nuneaton, and we're going to go to the town centre, Hinckley town centre. So as we're coming down, we're going to move into the left hand lane. We can stay in either the left or the right hand lane, but we're going to stay in the left because there's not a lot of traffic around. And then once the traffic lights change back again to green, we're going to move over the roundabout, staying in the left hand lane, round over to the second exit. The second exit. So we're just moving on to the roundabout. Like I say, we're staying to the left hand lane, and then we're just going to go off at the second exit, and that is Nuneaton to Hinckley town centre. In this section of the video, we're coming from Nuneaton on the A5 towards the Dodwells Roundabout, and we're going to take the first exit left towards Market Bosworth. So we're coming down, we're looking at the signs, we can see that we need the left hand lane, so we're going to move into the left hand lane, and that's marked A47 or A4666. So we're just coming round, we're staying in the left hand lane, and we're just coming to that stop. Lights have changed, so we're just having a look round the corner, looking at the lights on the pedestrian crossing, and just staying round on the left hand side, and we're coming into a 30 mile an hour speed limit.